Hello everyone and welcome to the Lofts Recap episode 13. My name is Oscar and let me give you some news, updates and upcoming dates about Agoraverse and the Lofts. Let's start off this episode with development and more specifically on the meta shops. Our meta shops are about to be released and we are planning the launch event around it. I will talk more about the launch event at the end of the video. But we have some very good news is that our streaming technology works well for both Windows PCs and Mac. A quick word on how the streaming technology works, because it's quite unique and it's something that really sets us apart from any competition. To access a Metashop, you will be asked to download a one-time app called Agoraverse. Once that app is downloaded, you will be able to join the Metashops you have chosen to join and directly play from your browser. What the app you downloaded actually does is stay running in the background of your computer and sending information to the browser to actually stream the game. That means we don't use cloud computing, which is very expensive. We keep the benefits from having an executable app, but the accessibility and ease of use of a browser. It's really the best of both worlds. We are super excited about this development as we were still a bit unsure about how it would unfold, since it's a very experimental system, but it works well and we can't wait to put it in your hands. The other good thing about Agoraverse is that once it's downloaded, you don't need to download it another time. You will be able to join any Metashops directly from their links without any previous download. We have made it super easy to access and under 3 clicks. Now on the blockchain side of things, I know a lot of people are expecting developments on that end, and we are still working our way towards first of all securing a good release for the Metashops and then reworking the Agora platform. What you will basically have on the future website is a way to connect to the website either by using an email address like a traditional login or with your wallet address. Then from that website you will be able to join your lofts, manage your Metashops if you have some, or also interact with the Web3 features we are developing, notably on the Agorans, but also on the staking and token related features. An all-in-one platform where you will be able to use all of our features in the most convenient way. In other news, I had the opportunity to participate in the Binance Blockchain Week event in Paris a week ago, where I got to meet with CZ and, ask a couple of questions. Very nice guy, by the way. But also kind of comfort ourselves in that Web3 really is the future of technology. There are so many startups, so many brilliant individuals that are working on Web3 related questions that it's very hard to not be bullish. So I guess from the outside it is of course a bit depressing at the moment with the current market condition and the overall world condition. But know that there are a lot of smart people working on Web3 and that we are only getting started. And we are proud to be a part of this new wave of tech startups. On the partnership side of things, we are actually still working with a couple of more Solana projects to be able to announce very shortly. We want to make their release a bit more special. As we are getting more and more advanced with our technology, we can do a lot more on the marketing side of things for the announcement of these partnerships. So we're getting a bit more picky with who we are choosing, but of course anybody can apply to have their own Metashop. There is a form available on our website if you are yourself a business owner or maybe an artist or somebody that provides a service. A Metashop could work for you. So you can take contact with us on our website directly. Or if you're one of our holders, just open a ticket on Discord and we can see how we go about things. The big deal with partnerships is also partnerships with the real world, which is something we have tried to achieve since our very inception. That is how we collaborated with DB Diamonds, our first real-life partners, and to an extent Ready Player Me, which is also a Web2 company. On the client acquisition side of things, we are actually working on a new system to involve the community directly in the sales process. And it will mainly be targeted at Web3 companies or NFT projects. So in the next couple of weeks, we will explain how you guys can participate in selling Metashops and how you will be able to benefit from it. It is something in the works and it is the first step into our revenue share program, something that is enabled and which makes Web3 so special. So let's have a talk now about the Metashop launch event. We are planning for the first Metashops to be released sometime in October. Once the testing is done, once we know every system, minigame, feature is working correctly and on every computer out there. The launch week will be under the form of a contest. Getting in the first ranks of the leaderboard will grant you some rewards under the form of NFTs or crypto. I won't spoil too much of the party for you guys as we are still working on the details, but let's say that everything is thought to make sure that we have plenty of eyes from the Solana ecosystem on our project. Also, it's a lot of fun. We are making sure that this is not just a random bounty campaign where you have to like a tweet and retweet and whatever. No, it's actually going to take some work from you guys. Some news about our NFT collections, the ones that we already have and the ones that is upcoming. The Lofts Business Club, we are actually working on reworking the access card art with some upgraded visuals, some much needed upgraded visuals, notably around the logo. And we want to update the metadata around the time of the event to really have kind of a all-in-one factor there. For the Agorans, we are still working on the collection, actually getting done with the white paper, with the utility side of things, and also with the art. Again, we are planning for some time in October, but realistically, we will have a lot of work on the Metashop side of things. In any case, keep staking your Agora, it's only going to go up from there. Now on the token sale side of things, the general sentiment in the market at the moment is, as we mentioned previously, terrible, and VCs are pretty shy on token sales, so it takes a lot more convincing than, let's say, a year ago, because VCs burned a lot of their cash on token sale. So we have way better feedback on the launchpad side of things and are actually confident that we will secure multiple launchpads for the launch of Agora. This being said, securing launchpads usually means that you can secure investors because you can generate some attention in your token. It's kind of a circular thing where investors, they need launchpads to be, swayed, and launchpads, they need investors in order to be convinced. So it's a lot of, back and forth, but it's going fairly well. We are also opening the equity sale in our company to make sure that we can raise the targeted amount by the end of the year or by later in 2023. Plans around the token might change. It's very much dependent on the ecosystem, but the core aspects of it will not. And that by the core aspects, I mean the tokenomics, the allocations, and of course the utility. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the Lofts Recap episode 13. As always, make sure to follow our Twitter, join our Discord, do the YouTube stuff, do the other social stuff, and if you have any questions around the project, I will be more than happy to answer to them, either on our bi-weekly IMAs on Sundays, or on Discord directly, where you can open a ticket or just tag me in there. Stay beautiful, guys. Have a good one.